welcome to Parent SLP Connection, where we connect professional speech tips with everyday parenting moments. My name is Tatanese Epps. I am a speech language pathologist and a mom on a mission to help you feel confident in supporting and developing your child's communication skills at home in their most natural environment. Before we get into video number 2, let's go over a few housekeeping things. First, I would like to say thank you to everyone who showed me love on this new thing that I'm doing, Parent SLP Connection. If this is your first time here, please go back and watch video number 1 and give me some feedback. Lastly, by no means is Parent SLP Connection an alternative for speech and language therapy. If you are a parent that feels your child needs or could benefit from speech and language services, please research and seek your nearest provider. So, video number 2. We're going to talk about how becoming an SLP prior to me becoming a mom shaped the way I parent and how being a mom has made me a better SLP. We're also going to break down the 3 essential parts of language: receptive, expressive, and pragmatics. And of course, I'll leave you guys with 3 practical tips that you can use right away. Let's get into it. So before I became a mom, I was approximately 4 years deep into my career as a speech language pathologist. I spent my days helping kids and adults meet their communication goals. I spent time coaching parents and family members on how to support language at home and or outside of me. And then I have my own child. And baby, it hit different. It hit different. All the strategies that I taught in sessions, I now had to live by. I found myself tuned in to every coo, every babble, every gesture, every word approximation, anything that my baby did. I was doing a whole lot more researching, just researching speech and language development in Black boys, Black babies, toddlers. Anything that I researched, it was an emphasis on Black boys. And then I realized that sometimes I had to take off the SLP brain and let go of the fear of what society says that Black boys are or will become, and the statistics and all of that stuff. I'm a mama who gets it. I'm a mama who understands you, because at the end of the day, we all want our kiddos to be great and to do great things. Being an SLP gave me tools, but becoming a mom gave me perspective and way more empathy. Because I know for me, when I became a mom, like before my son was even born, since I found out that he was in my womb, I wanted him to be great from the start. And I believe that there are other moms and parents out there that are just like that. Soon as you find out about the existence of your child, you want great things. You don't want anything to negatively impact them. You want them to be great from the very beginning. I learned that real life parenting happens fast and you don't know what you don't know. And it's okay. Let's talk about the 3 main parts of language development, what I look for professionally and as a parent. The first one, receptive language. This is what your child understands. This is your child's ability to process and respond to what they hear. Example, if you say, go get your teddy bear or go get your shoes, and they bring it to you, that is receptive language working. SLP tip: give simple directions during routine, like throw this in the trash, or put your shoes here, or give me the spoon. Expressive language, what your child says or does to communicate. This includes gestures, words, signs, anything that your child does to communicate their wants and needs. If they say juice or shake their head no, that's expressive language working. SLP tip: repeat and expand on what they say. Example, if they say dog, you can say dog, I see dog. Or you can expand on it further and say, dog, I see big dog. That is your chance to include those basic concepts, those quantitative and qualitative concepts, spatial concepts, categories. When you expand on what your child says, that is your chance to include those things as well. Pragmatic language, that's the social use of language. This includes turn taking, making eye contact, topic maintenance, facial expressions, all the social rules of communication. If your child points to show you something or waves goodbye, that's a pragmatic skill. SLP tip: use pretend play to build pragmatic skills. Play kitchen, play school, or vet to take turns and create chances to talk. Whether you're an SLP or just a parent trying your best, here are 3 tips that you can use at home that I use with my son. First one, swap questions for modeling language. Say what you see to build language faster. Look, I see dog. Look, I see excavator. Look, there's a bird. Sometimes me and my son, we walk around our neighborhood and I will pick things that we see in neighbors' yards to talk about. One neighbor particularly have peacocks in their yard. So when we're on a walk, I'll say, look, I see peacock. What this does is build vocabulary. And in hindsight, increases receptive and expressive language skills. The second thing I do is pause and wait. This allows your child to think and process and figure out the correct way to respond. I also do this when I am reading to my child. When we're doing story time, I will read the sentence, and when I get to the object, I want him to say it, so I pause. The other night we was reading The Very Hungry Caterpillar. It says something about the little egg laid on the leaf. So I'm reading it, but I say the little, he knows that's his time to respond, and I'm pointing at the egg. So then he says egg, and then I say laid on the, pointing at the leaf, and then I pause and wait, and then he responds. You pause and wait when you're asking them to do something, or when you're asking them a simple question or giving them a simple command to follow. Pause and wait and give your child a chance to think, understand, and respond. The last thing I do is follow his lead. I follow my son's lead. My son is into trucks bad. So we watch monster truck shows. We go to monster truck shows. We talk about monster trucks. We talk about trucks in general when we're out walking or when we're in the car. He points out trucks. I point out trucks. All things trucks. So whatever your child is into, talk about it, expand on it, follow your child lead. If your child is into race cars or bubbles, their interests are the perfect entry point for learning language. Being an SLP gave me knowledge. Being a mom gave me more patience, more empathy, more desire to be intentional. And now I have the opportunity to merge the two, which is magical. Being an SLP completely shaped the way that I parent, and being a mom has made me a better provider, a better SLP. If this video has helped you understand your child's language development a little bit more, like it, share it, and subscribe for more real practical tips that you can do at home in your kiddo's natural environment. Thanks for watching Parent SLP Connection. See you guys next time.